Hello everyone, this is Tony and I want to discuss something really important in the Isle. I'm gonna start with the latest update. My game is crashing. I literally cannot open the game because of the AMD software Adrenaline or something, and I just cannot play the game, alright? I don't have any other issues with any other games, just the Isle. I've opened today and I see that there is a new devblog from 1st of July, and let's see what the developers have to say about it, if you haven't read it, alright? First we're gonna start with Felipe, and he's saying that he's been focused mostly on the elder systems, which will be functional by the end of this month. Now, I don't know what does that mean, there will be functional by the end of this month. Where are they functional? Where are we able to see functional elder systems when we don't even have most of the dinosaurs being implemented to use that elder system? And you'll see in the comments for the blog actually, sorry, that a lot of people are really pissed off about that. We continuously hear about elders, but are we ready for them yet with the latest bugs that the update presented us? I don't think so. But anyway, Felipe also is working on the Paki headbutt, which he is saying that it has to be used as a parry when, I guess, another Paki is trying to attack you. And I'll think that will be pretty cool. And on the final note, he is trying to get the Tyrannosaurus Rex fully finished for release ASAP, whatever that means. But hold on there for a second. Weren't we supposed to get the Allo before the Rex? I don't know. Correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, alright? For Ariel, programmer, she's saying that there is not much she can talk about, that we don't know anymore, that we're not seeing. She's improving some climbing in the ledges for Herrera and Hipsy, or who the hell plays Hipsy anyway? Okay, we'll see for the Herrera. And for some sparring, sparing mechanic, pteranodon sparing mechanic, whatever that means, all right? I guess, yes, it will let you enter a stance like modern day canopy feeding and lure in different creatures to catch. I guess this will be like something you're standing on the edge of the riverbank or the canopy in trees, and you can lure in some way like fish to come to you or little insects, although we haven't seen any particular insects being implemented in the game, so I don't know what are those creatures will be. For Wedge, the sound designer, quite a lot of work has been done for the Triceratops. Again, you'll apologize me, I haven't been able to play the game and play the trike myself to see how the sounds are there. He's also been fully focused on the Tyrannosaurus Rex sounds. He says he's on the finish line as well. All the majority of supplementary vocals have been designed and implemented, excluding a select few and any additional sounds needed for its sparring. And some of the sounds he had designed previously have had a small improvement as well, which we don't know what those sounds are, all right? He also continues saying that some of the juvenile sounds have been worked as well, the sub-adult ones, and so on and so on. He also put some work and attention to the foliage audio, fixing issue with the volume inconsistencies that occur due to the complex setup of the sounds. Additionally, some other bugs were addressed related to incorrect sounds playing at various speeds and a more gradual fall-off to the attention that is more audibly impacted by the movement speed as well as weight. Now, speaking about weight and movement speed, I don't know if that's a bug, but you'll see in the comments that I left a comment as well, and you guys probably experienced it. You know how when you're with a dino on the bank, on the river bank, and you're trying to enter a water source slowly with a dino, have you noticed how it clips through the water mesh, and you have like a little fall animation into the water, and it makes a huge splash, and everyone can hear you, even though you're a juvenile, you know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that the dinos are supposed to enter the water like stealthy and not give themselves away in such way. But yeah, you'll see later in the video. I'll show you my comments where I'm saying that, and I've noted something else as well that you probably have seen yourself as well. Brian the animator, he's mighty morphing dinosaurs left, right, seal, willy-nilly. Maybe connected with the elder systems. Yeah, here we go. The elders are coming. Why are we continuing seeing that the elders are coming? This is like saying Christmas is coming in July. No, it's not coming. Christmas is still like 6 months away, all right? It's not coming. So if we have to rely on information or features or dinosaurs that will be coming 6 months from now or 6 years, who gives a crap, all right? Fix the current game. But anyway, he's been working on some stuff that probably no one will ever notice, like this snail, you know? I don't know how this snail will be incorporated, who gonna eat the snail, how big the snail will be, but I guess he spent quite a lot of his time and money to make this cool little snail animation, which I will say is pretty accurate, you know, it's pretty cool, not gonna lie, he did a great job. That probably won't be, how to say, praised or recognized, but well, who am I to judge? Visual Tech 48 environmental artist. Now, before we've put the flamethrower to this guy, I just want to say that this looks great, all right? If we forget that this is a dinosaur game and maybe a first-person shooter or a horror game or anything like that, this looks visually cool, I'm not gonna lie. It has attention to details, nice industrial colors, the piping here as well. I mean, everything is quite sick. Now let's get to the meaty stuff. Kiss Kitten, the animation supervisor. Now, June has been the hottest focus for a lot of time, directly and indirectly. Tweaks here, bugs fixes there, the usual, but the animation and the art terms still get to move happily along. The Pteranodon is getting kit updates in the background, despite having been halted by horde test priorities at certain point. What are those horde test priorities, is my question. But anyway, we have the Baryonyx and the Ava are a handful of animations away from being animation complete. Great. Does that mean that we're gonna have the Barry and the Ava added soon to the game, since you have the animations completed? Who knows? Who knows? Once that's done, we can fully move on to the long-awaited Oviraptor. Now, I don't know if the Oviraptor been long-awaited. People just want to see Aloe, Hello, and Rex. But yeah, we all know that we all want Rex. But that will be a topic for a little later. You'll see in the comments why. So now she's saying that she's been working on the Oviraptor and whatnot, but I don't really care about the Oviraptor, right? So yeah. And again, topic, we've got elders for the big ones. Ankylosaurus, Suchomimus, Giganotosaurus, and Terry. All the information we've gained over the course of Evrima development with species of increasing size and strength, we're ready to move ahead with larger species. So enjoy these smaller creatures as they are released onto the island, because things are about to get a lot more dangerous out there for everyone. When? Alright? I'm not being funny right here, but it's been 5 years now, alright? And before you try to crucify me in the comments, please, alright, just please see it objectively, alright? Get back in time, trace all the releases and developments, and just make a comparison what time it took to get a new playable, from horde test to officials. And how many playables did we get, and how many of those playables are actually really playable, if that makes sense. I mean, how many people play those creatures, like Hipsy, all right, or the Dryo? I'm gonna put that there, because there's probably like 5 people that play them, and that's it. I don't mind the creatures being implemented, that's cool, but make them AI, all right? Make little herds of Hipsies or Dryos running around that you can feed upon, because the state with the AI now, we're gonna get to the AI a little bit. Hold on there, I'm getting there. We'll, as we can see on the screen, we see some couple of cute Ava animations that like's probably trying to fight off a Juvia attacking it or whatnot. And yeah, here we can see an animation actually that's pretty cool, where the Ava has been pinned down. This I'm pretty sure that this is the animation where a large carnivore creature like the Rex is pinning down the Ava, so it's not able to move. Here she is able to stand out, or it. We have some swimming animations, we have some bones being broken animation, like the limping animation, also the rolling animation in mud, and we see the baryonyx, which I guess it looks kind of cool. Yeah, it's not bad. It has a jumping animation as well. Here we see the Oviraptor. Again, I guess this is some kind of a mutated Hipsy that no one will give a fuck about, and probably no one will play, because the ecosystem of the Isle won't be sufficient enough for you to play this creature. I'm gonna put it this way, all right? You probably won't have enough food around, you probably will get picked up by other animals, and you probably will be the only one playing this creature, so no one will play it with you. That's the thing. We have the Pteranodon or the Ptera gliding animation, like dive bomb animation, which is implemented in Beast of Bermuda actually. You have it for the Ptera there. That's actually one of its attacks. And I guess this is the leap animation you have if you're standing on the edge on something and you just leap and you go into the dive. Now here we see the elder models in ZBrush, I would say. Yeah, that's in ZBrush for the Anki. It looks good. It looks beefy. Actually, great model. Nothing bad against it. It's definitely you can see the difference between the elder and the adult one. But again, this is a creature that we probably won't see for the next years, so it's not really relevant right now. I guess this is the Suko or the Baryonyx, but I guess this is the Suko. Again, we see elder and we see the adult ones, where the elder, I think it has more wrinkles. The horn on its forehead is more pronounced. I think maybe the teeth are a bit larger, but I'm not gonna go over the differences between adult and elder, because like I've said, it's gonna be some time before we see that. So we're just gonna move along to the most important stuff, guys. Again, the Giga, adult, elder, yeah, cool. We see a Giga, but we don't have it playable. This here is, it looks like this because I guess it's still not finished, or if it's finished, the reason why it's low poly count is because it will have some movement, like natural sway when you move with the Terry. So your feathers can ruffle and move around. So that's the reason why it's low poly, so it can be animated easier, and it will be easier for your machines to handle the game, which I don't know if that's true. Like with the recent update, I've seen, now you'll see in the comments, the discussion section of the update, that a lot of people are complaining with an FPS drop and whatnot, but let's go with the discussion. It's still fairly new because the update is from there, but we will go to the major points. Now we're gonna exclude the people like Nunes, who just wants the Rex. All right, we all know that those type of players or users just want the big apex predator and nothing else matters for them into the game. That's it. So we're gonna differentiate from those comments. Now, Daper is saying, so the trike is playable on the official. Does that mean that the Rex and Giga will also be playable and not just AI only? Because if that's, you know, the case, it will be amazing. I really don't want to have to go to a community server to play those. Now, there is a huge discussion back in time where people are thinking whether the Rex will be playable or not. Personally, I think that the Rex should be an AI, or hear me out, you know, before you crucify me. In order to unlock, so to say, to play the Rex, you need to have some kind of a progression system where you've earned or you survived long enough with smaller carnivore creature that will allow you to unlock the Rex. This way, it will have some kind of a balance, you know, because imagine 10 Rexes or 20 Rexes or 30 Rexes running around in you know, in the map. It will be the same story when Dino Sucus released. We all remember the rivers when the Dino released, right? Everyone was playing the goddamn croc, and although some enjoy the chaos, for a lot of us, the majority of players, it was not enjoyable time because you rarely could have enjoyed the Dino. And speaking of Dino, we'll get to that as well. Now, we see that JC saying that he wants to get the AI fixed, you know? It's miserable. Like I've said earlier in the video, I was not able to, the past few days I'm not able, since actually the update, I'm not able to play the game. Literally, whenever I try to load the game crashes, and that's it. And I don't have any similar issues with the rest of the games I play, including Beast of Bermuda or Path of Titans. So let me know in the comments what the issue is with the AI. I've read through the section here and people are saying that fish is not being spawned, AI on the land is not being spawned and stuff like that. Lil Food here is making a really good objection, a really good question here. What happened to the Yellow? Where did the Yellow go? You know, it's been teased, we have camera footage and whatnot, and then it's just disappeared. Is it gonna be, you know, just another dinosaur swept under the rug and all are blinded with the T-Rex that we forgot about the Yellow? Is that the case? I don't know. Here again, the pain of fish spawns leaving the game for weeks at a time after every major patch. Cool. All looks awesome. Can't wait to see the creatures in game. So question, if there will be a cages, does that mean humans will have to catch dinos alive? Very interested on how humans will be incorporated into the game. Yes, I agree with everyone that AI is lacking, sadly, and I really dislike the new Terra takeoff. Other than that, love the game, love Hipsy update, can't wait for more updates. Fair play, I guess. You know, there are people out there that like the Hipsy and they point out again that the AI is lacking. Anything but working on Rex. True. I hope Rex comes tomorrow. I don't think Rex will come out tomorrow, Nuclear Gamer. If you think Rex will come out tomorrow, I don't know, just go play the lottery. You have better chances of winning that. First of all, thanks very much for the Isle team for that huge effort. It really look forward for more dinos, especially my favorite quets. Please work on a huge flyer as soon as possible. Now, Falcon, I don't think you're seeing the big picture here. I know your dinosaur is like the flyer, probably. The quets is your favorite one, but we have much more major issues right now with the current release. Yup. Look at this Elder Anki that will come In 4 years, who the hell cares? You teased Rex for the past 5 years. You girls are horrible. I would fire you if I could. Bro is mad for a reason, you know? No, you don't need T-Rex. You don't need T-Rex, bad boys. You need a working AI system. You need a proper AI herds roaming around the map so it's not looking desolate, and predators can actually feed on those AI, like Tenno AI herds, like Stego AI herds, like Trike AI herds. You know what I mean? You don't need a T-Rex. That's it. All right, we have another update, patch here, like a note. Decided to give this update a try after not playing for like a year due to bugs and no meaningful updates. What the heck did you guys do to the FPS? Went from 55-60 to 15-25. Of course, so many other things are still broken, like the ridiculous stamina regen times, horrible server performance, and mix packing, cheaters everywhere. Growth times are a bit too long for most dinos, as almost all of them die so fast like they have paper-thin health. A few reasons why this game has become so miserably boring. I just have no desire to play it at all, sorry. Time-wasting simulator, starving simulator, uninstalled again and removed from library. The community did try to tell them the stamina change was a bad idea, but yes, unfortunately, that stamina is broken is unfortunately intentional. Alright, can't wait to see all this in 2035. Now, I don't know about the stamina. I would say that the Ptera has really long stamina regen as well as the Raptor. Now, with the newest update, I don't know if that have changed, if they make the stamina regen even slower, but I digress. I don't want to make the video too long. Now, the guy here is responding for the guy that trying to play the T-Rex on officials and whatnot. Now, it's again, I don't know that there's anything on the current roster that's meant to just be an AI. There's a list on official site that shows the dinos that intend of adding as playables. Now, cool. I don't know where my comment went, but how do these devs update a game barely at all after over 5 years and manage to break it worse every single time? FPS is horrible now, there is no end, stamina is broken for almost all dinos. The Ptera can't even fly now with the stamina changes and speed cap. Speed cap? Oof, that sounds bad, you know? Stop yapping and bring in Rex. It's already done. It's not like you not already have wandered the shores with it. We're all waiting since almost 3 months now. You know what? Stank, I'm not gonna continue reading even your post. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna agree with you about this. All right, I know that you want Rex, but you bring really valid point here. All right, and this is it, guys. You not even have AI on your big map that can be hunted. Maybe don't talk about elder models and Terry and Anki elders. Maybe release the thing your whole community is waiting for and fix the damn main mechanic. I died 3 times as a croc because I don't want it to cannibalize others, and starved because there was no fish. And if you ask the Discord when things are dropping, you instantly get perma-banned, don't even have a chance to apologize for the question. What is already ridiculous, you asked. So from your comment, I understand that there is no fish in the lakes. It's even impossible now to play the Deinosuchus, and you want the Rex, and you want more AI. Again, AI, it's something that we're chewing for years now, and it doesn't look that the devs are listening, all right? We have some Terry fanboy here, or fangirl, or whatever. It's just like they're losing their mind that they saw a creature that won't be released probably for the next years. But yeah, quite different opinions. But again, where is the T-Rex? Where is the Spinal? Please stop adding environmental stuff without any functionality, as it just drops frames and adds mass to the game file. True. If you're making this map bigger and more beautiful and whatnot, I get it. It's cool, it's visual, it's pleasing for the eye. But if it's desolate and no life on it, no mechanics, it's worthless, all right? I believe this game is in developer hell. The Isle launched in the year 2015. Think about it for a second. This game has been in development for 10 years. What do you have to show for it? We got two branches of the game, Legacy, which is dead, Evrima, which improved since the terrible launch, but it still has issues, mainly horrendous optimizations and lack of most dinos from Legacy. The development is moving at snail's pace, and the financial product which the devs promised us is nowhere near in sight. Also, I'm starting to think they just dropped these blocks to string us along because they've been showing us a bunch of stuff, but nothing of substance has been added. After months of work, we got Trike and some fixes. They didn't release Rex, Aloe, Suko, Barry or any other dino they've been showing over the months, but we get pics of them, structures and apexes and promises of bright future. Anyway, ending my rant right here. I don't believe this game is ever going to be finished. I hear you, Timbo. I understand that you're pissed off. I mean, we're not gonna live to 100, all right, to see this game actually getting fully finished, if it gets finished. But that's it. That's it, man. Again, some people will say that it's been in alpha, then in beta, and then that the game restarted. So, long story short, the Isle, the new Isle, or the Evrima, if you can call it, and then the Horde test are 5 years old. That's it. Okay, this game isn't playable currently, and they just work on a bunch of unnecessary crap for the entire month. We're weeks overdue with a worse state of the game than before. Trike. These devs don't give a single fuck shit for their players. Over. Yep. You are kind of right there. Right? I'll grow old before I come out. Yeah, you worry about other stuff, mate. Where's my Rexy and Spinal? Roar. Jesus Christ, kid. Just, yeah. Bros over here wasting days of work just for a little literal snail. I mean, he has a point. He has a point. And another point here. At this point, just delete the dino. If you're still 100%, if you're still at 100%, GZ patch did not kill you, you can't really hunt herbies because after all those map changes, most of the shores are shallow, too shallow to get close to them, and they know that. And if you start as a baby, you start to dead because there is no fish in the game or any AI at all. I can confirm that. I tried to grow dino so many times, and the amount of times I've been spawned in the swamps, I just died out of starvation or being cannibalized by other dinos. So, as much as I like to play the dino, I just gave up on it. Alright? That's why I made a video with the dino in Path of Titans that nobody liked. So, yeah, just... Right. Let's move on. Great game, Prospect guys, but focus on the current problems. Which are, the AI of the bot system is a disaster. The spawn doesn't work well, rivers and lakes are empty, and there is no fish. Why don't you put some fish in the sea too? Most people focus on PvP in the same spots. The rest of the infinite map is almost empty. I repeat, fix the bot system to feed. I ask you on the behalf of everyone, focus on the problem at a time, one problem at a time, and solve them forever, please. But why do you think about doing things that will come in years? I don't understand you. You probably mean the elder systems. I'm behind you on that 100%. Sometimes I get the impression that you really like to make us suffer. No backs, they don't like to make us suffer. They just try to drag it as much as possible. Just get paid, just milk the cow, and do the bare minimum of game development, so to say. I hope that people who praise the game are just bots or bot people, and not people who actually play it, because if so, then you can't expect positive changes in the game. How in 5 years you can't transfer most of the dinos that are on the old version, for me it's a complete mystery. There is no map in the game, there is no way to ambush animals from behind, so that it will be illogical, and not when I can't even understand where the hell goat or deer is screaming and they are already running away from me 500 meters away. Very logical. I guess here you're trying to say that the AI can sense you way earlier than you can sense it or you can see it. That's good. Good point. Oh, you guys, haha, you are searching new. Okay. Again, who kind of Helder if in 10 years we have like 10 playable? Add the dino, or at least give the project to someone that care about it and leave with money. True. And that's my post 33 minutes ago. You still have the bug of Deinosuchus entering the water where it clips through the water mesh. You know, like it's falling in it and it makes huge splash even if you try to enter slowly. In addition to that, when you are underwater, you have so many places where the lighting just glitches and you either are able to see clear as day or you can't see shit. Now, let me know if you experience that as a Deinosuchus, I mean, and what are your general concerns? What are your general like visions? I mean, what's your general thoughts about this DevBlog? You know, about the latest patch. Do you like the game? You know, if you like the game, why do you like the game? And if you don't like the game, why you don't like the game? What do you dislike in it? Let me know down in the comments, you know, what you think. Personally, like I've said, I'm not being able to play the game, although I really wanted to make a video about the raptor, you know, lurking into the grass and making nice kills and whatnot. But that's it from my perspective, from my rant. And I want you guys to let me know your thoughts about the game, about the game's current state down in the comments. Thank you for your time and excuse my absence, but I'm here and I'm overseeing stuff. If you like the video, you know, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.